Hello there guys, welcome once again to the defense of the Australian summer season. We're doing brilliant work here. This is going to be my final cast for today. I'm just going to be a secondary caster in this game today. If you want to see the main cast, get onto the main channel. It's twitch.tv/defense of the ancients, and you can follow all of us there. You can follow all of the amazing action, all of the big plays on there from all of the games that we've had today. Today, my last game has actually been sniped by Zalarith. Cool guy, he can take it. But I am going to be solitary casting alongside with this game, Myth eSports versus Naraa. And I'm really looking forward to this game, aside from the fact that it is the last one of the day. Let's take a look at these primary bans here. We've had a Huskar Nyx ban immediately, next to immediately.
I speak for the trees.
Yeah, we've had a Huskar Nyx ban, pretty much instant there. Huskar is maybe a hero. We haven't seen him much in competitive Australian competitive sports. Myth eSports maybe just want to get rid of the Huskar. Maybe they're just not interested in playing against him. Maybe they think he's overpowered for the lineup that they plan to draft. Who knows? And the other one is the Nyx, which is a very strong support, which has seen some play in mid. I love Nyx mid. I love roaming Nyx, whether it's support or in mid, and I love playing support, so I'd probably rather play a support Nyx, but I love seeing Nyx in the mid. In response, we've got a Darkseer ban and an Elder Titan ban, two big teamfight heroes. Now Darkseer is the teamfight hero. Vacuum just sets up for anything. Hell, it can even set up for cleave. The Vacuum for a Kunkka hit works just as well as Tidebringer or anything really. And you've got Elder Titan there, which also has another big teamfight spell. A couple of big teamfight spells actually. So they're cancelling that one out. Probably because they don't want to see these heroes used against them. Maybe. They've picked a Disruptor, which, as I said in my last match, is also another really big teamfight hero. You've got the Kinetic Field there, you've got the Static Storm, and you've got the Glimpse in case they run away. Thunderstrike, in case you don't know, is also an area of effect spell. So if he's got a few heroes caught in a Kinetic Field, or even inside a Darkseer's Vacuum, that Thunderstrike will actually damage heroes around it. Or even though the radius, as it says there, is 240, which I think is, yeah, it's definitely larger than Anti-Mage's ult, but it's quite small, but large enough to definitely play a part in team fights, especially when you've got heroes close to each other. An immediate Marana pick. A Marana pick immediately followed by an Invoker pick and a Lifestealer ban. I think Myth eSport have quite the idea of what they want to draft and what they don't want to come up against. So they've got their team lined up. I love seeing Invokers. If Invoker is played well, he can do so much for the game. If Invoker isn't played well, or if there are slight errors, because he is a tricky hero. He is a tricky hero, so we can see errors. Either way, Marana's the second pick up there. Marana offlane is what I'm guessing, because Marana, not necessarily a strong offlane, but a strong enough offlane. These picks and bans are coming immediately from Myth eSport. Marana, strong hero with her arrow. That's basically all she's used for as a support. She's played as a carry sometimes. So in the same way that you can have a carry carry Naga Siren. The bans here, Lifestealer and Alchemist, yeah, Myth eSport, they definitely have an idea of what they want to play against and what they don't want to play against and what they want to play with by the looks of it. They pretty much got their draft. Naraa trying to decipher what this draft is that Myth eSport is trying to do. They ban out a Tiny and they ban out an Earthshaker, both of which are also big teamfight heroes. Tiny has seen a lot in teamfights, even though he is a right clicker. Earthshaker definitely a teamfight hero. We have seen Earthshaker carries, and it can work. Inverted quotes, inverted commas, I should say, once again. But don't like seeing him. Timbersaw picked up by Naraa here. Solid offlane, a lot of solo kill potential. Marana and Timbersaw both having solo kill potential. Especially in the late game. Timbersaw a little bit better in the mid game. Marana much more so in the late game. Immediately responded by a Gyrocopter, which is just a strong competitive hero. We do see him a lot because of that multi-shot in that flat cannon that targets, of course, all of the characters, all of the targets in the area, and in a team fight that can make a big difference. Not to mention the rocket barrage is basically a 1v1 annihilation. Death Prophet is going to be picked, I presume, for mid for Naraa. Death Prophet, very strong pick. I haven't seen Death Prophet game in quite a while, actually. But we have seen her in the competitive scene. It'll be good to see her. Oh! Oh! A Zeus against Death Prophet. I don't think this will look very good for the Zeus. Zeus has a little bit of harass, but Death Prophet has Witchcraft. Mana cost decrease, movement speed increase, which means that Zeus's Lightning Bolt, he just can't chase with that. He's already a fairly slow hero, so Death Prophet may be able to turn this around on Zeus. Who knows? We'll just have to see. I don't think Zeus is the strongest mid hero, but there's something that I'm seeing. There's something that I'm seeing here. I see it now. Nature's Prophet, global, global. Invoker, global. Gyrocopter, Aghanims, global. Zeus, global. Are they going for a 5-man global lineup? Naraa, they might be able to spot this. Maybe they'll ban out Ancient Apparition. If they don't, Titan, they do ban out Titan, so they ban out another big team fight hero. Myth eSport really needs to decide what they want to fight against. It looks like they're taking out stuff. They take out Meepo? No! Naraa's hopes and dreams of playing Meepo as the hard carry. I actually have seen a Meepo hard carry, so I shouldn't make fun. But there you go. Meepo is going to be the hard carry pick here, believe it or not. Well, the hard carry ban, I should say, because I don't think Mirana will be going hard carry. I don't think Death Prophet will be going hard carry. I don't think Timbersaw will be going hard carry. As much as I'd really love to see a Disruptor hard carry, it ain't going to happen. Instead, they pick a Clockwork, so I was wrong. One of these heroes, they're playing a hard carry, and they play the Spirit Breaker, so it's not Ancient Apparition. They want a hard right clicker? No, they probably want him the offlane? A support Spirit Breaker? Support Zeus. Support Zeus, Invoker mid. Oh, why didn't I see that? Support Zeus, of course. Support Zeus, Invoker mid, offlane Furion, supported by being supported with a carry. Gyrocopter is what I'm thinking. Meanwhile, on the other team, let's take a look at what's happening here. Looks like Sylador is moving over into the offlane. Maybe he just wants to. He doesn't have any wards. Yeah, so he's decided he's going to go back. Sylador is playing the Disruptor. Probably a support Disruptor. Death Prophet being played by Sysist in the mid lane. Oh, don't tell me it's one of those when the two heroes are like fighting over mid lane and they all get really cranky at one another because, you know, I bags mid first, etc. Either way, Alpha and Omega, who might have bags mid first, is playing the Clockwork. And then we've got... Oh, wait, no, it just occurred to me. Are they playing dual mid? No, they're not. Okay. So they are having dual offlane. So the Disruptor is supposed to be in the offlane with the Death Prophet. No, with the Mirana. Death Prophet is going to go bot with Timbersaw. And I like this because Timbersaw can sort of trade share with Death Prophet. Death Prophet can get last hits with a Crypt Swarm. Works out perfectly. Slunking around in the enemy... The battle begins. In the enemy shop is Tinky playing the Invoker. Looks like a solo offlane Invoker unless Spirit Breaker is going to join him. Either way, Spirit Breaker is moving towards that. No, he is going to go top. Zeus is trying to block the lane as PKL, the stand-in. Spirit Breaker. Juppy playing the Spirit Breaker. And Mescal playing the hard carry Gyrocopter. Just as Elucio in Jesus! Another stand-in. Makes his way to the jungle playing the Nature's Prophet. So I'm not sure what the Invoker's trying to do here. Maybe he's just trying to leech experience here. I'm guessing he's just trying to leech experience so that he can get levels without having to be in lane. I guess that sort of works. There's going to be a miscall. He's not going to get any last hits. Yeah, I'm not really too sure what's going on. Maybe he is just gaining experience until he gets to that level 2. There you go. Meanwhile, Clockwork is going to contest it against Zeus. I still think that Death Prophet would have been a really strong one, especially against Zeus. Zeus using all of his mana because he knows the cogs can get rid of that mana until he gets up his bottle, and he's just going to harass Alpha and Omega as much as he can. Yeah, it looks like the Invoker there, wow, really high up on level 2 now. The wave is going to push, so he's probably not going to he's not going to get that last hit in the experience, I don't think. Let's see if that bar goes up. It does. No, it hasn't gone. Yeah, it does. So he does get it. And he's tangoing his way in further so that he can be closer. I've never seen this strategy, but I tell you what, I really like it. I really like it. They must be thinking something's going on. What is it, 2 in the jungle with Nature's Prophet? They can't be falling for this. They can't be. Can they? Can they? Can't they? Will they? I don't know. Who knows? We'll just have to find out. Meanwhile, there's been a rotation. The Spirit Breaker... No, it is a support Spirit Breaker. There you go, supporting that Gyrocopter. But he is going to roam because the Gyrocopter feels very comfortable against this dual lane. And frankly, I would too. Unless Mirana gets a strong arrow, the Gyro should be absolutely fine. Pointed out the rune spot for the Zeus there, who's already taken from the bottle. He's going to take the Invis. Will he be able to kill the Clockwork? No. But he'll use that Invis. He'll have more mana. Just gets a deny there. Really hard to last hit with Zeus, so very well done here. Meanwhile, Tinky, level 3. He's higher level than the Timbersaw. Not same level as the Death Prophet. But I tell you what, that's impressive. I commend thee. Looks like Alpha and Omega taking a lot of hits here. But PKL is not going to try and chase that. And rightly so. He can pop the Invis and then another charge of the bottle and maybe click him down, but I don't think he will.
Incoming! Missing top!
Top's missing. Yes, they are in the shade here by the looks of it. But it looks like they're just gone to pull these the jungle creeps stack. Anyway, I don't know what I was on about. That looks like Tinky. This is the point at which Tinky is stuck. They're now attacking the tower, and he can't get experience. What is he going to do? Whatever shall he do? He's gotten 2 points in Exhort instead of 1 point in Exhort and 1 point in... oh, there's been an initiation on top. Looks like the missile is going to go onto the Disruptor, who's going to get hit by the First Blood by the Invoker with the 2 points in Exhort. Shining, absolutely shining. And now he's just going to walk past here. He's not going to go for the Ghost Walk. Not that he can. I don't think he can. I'm very bad at Invoker. No, he definitely can't get the Ghost Walk there. So he's just going to have to walk past and just walk under tower. Oh, left my overlay on again. How embarrassing. That's alright. Invoker just going to leech experience here. And he is level 4. He's level 4. He's level 4. He's matching the Death Prophet. Really well done to him. Let's actually take a quick look at the levels to see how they are doing. No, it's not that's what I want. It's level hero level. That's what I want. So yeah, Invoker up there. He's just hit level 5, and he's actually matching. No, he's actually beating the Death Prophet now, being in that solo lane. It's absolutely amazing. It looks like there has been a charge onto this Death Prophet. Will they be able to get her? It looks like they're jumping in now. They're jumping in. There goes the 2 levels in Exhort. There's been a TP in as well, so they are going to take him down. That ulti coming down, but the Spirit Breaker getting the kill here. They're not going to be able to kill the Timbersaw because of the Timber Chain. I was completely wrong. Timbersaw walking back in and dying to that. So Myth eSports with this curiously global strategy doing a brilliant job with Tinky level 5. I'm sorry, but I just think that strategy is absolutely nuts. I really like that. Meanwhile, in mid, double damage Zeus is going to get farms. Going to get a lot of farms. Going to get a lot of farm, a lot easy. Such farm, so easy. This ward spot, I don't know why this ward spot. I don't think it blocks the camp. Most importantly, it doesn't give as much vision as this ward spot would give. I guess it comes down here, but if you're going to put a ward there, why not put it here and block the ward camp while you're at it, if you want vision down there. So I'm not too much of a fan of that ward spot. That rocket flare doing work there, getting last hits. But otherwise not really harassing Zeus out of the way much. And we've just noticed that Tinky has his phase boots already, so although he didn't get much farm, couple of kills is all that he needs to really get his farm up. He's already got a null talisman, he's already got a phase boots. Now he has burnt through all of his tangos, mainly to come through trees, so they haven't gone to the best use. But hey, he's doing very well. He's already got level 6. which means that he can get 2 point into Invoke, but he won't. He's just going to level up that Sunstrike. Oh, pro dodge there by the Crypt Swarm. Of the Crypt Swarm. And looks like there's going to be an initiation. There's another initiation onto this Disruptor. Meanwhile, Gyro is going to try and chase the Marana out of lane, and that Disruptor is going to die. Fairly easy death there. Another initiation onto there. And Marana just saying, well, Disruptor, you're dead. Tough luck. Oh, there has been an initiation on the Marana by the Spirit Breaker though.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Awesome. I've just been informed here by the admins that after the stream, Zeus wrecking the Clockwork with the ult, probably using all of his mana. He's definitely using all of his mana, pumping up his mana just to get that ult kill on the Clockwork. Who thought he got away? I've just been informed, guys, that the best game of today, SS versus Myth, will be up and running today after this game to on the main channel, twitch.tv/Defense of the Australians. Anyway, 6-0. Let's take a quick look at the graphs here. Over 5 grand in experience, over 5 grand in gold, going to the way of Myth. And that shows in their levels. Does it show in their net worth? It definitely shows in their worth. Yeah, we've got nobody who's a solid farmer here, purely because Naraa haven't done anything. Now they're going to be charging down onto this Death Prophet. Is that a smart idea? He does have his ult. Will he be able to really do something with the ult? He is going to jump in on the ult. Bang! And that is the kill! And can they continue on with this Timbersaw? No, they can't. That regeneration is just way too high and they don't really want to chase it. See, this is the discrepancy. The support Spirit Breaker beating the mid. You don't want to see that.
Rock it on.
Oh, a Dagon here picked up by the Nature's Prophet. I was thinking, is he going to go for it? But it looks like he isn't. He might be going for a Yules here, which would be a brilliant setup. Looks like there's been a bit of a deny. He's just going to go all the way back to base. You don't want to be low health with this team, eh? With this global team. You really don't want to be running around on low health. A lot of pings going down. Looks like they are going to jump in. And he does. Cogs go straight in onto that Zeus, who gets glimpsed. Couldn't have been a glimpse. It was a glimpse. It was a glimpse by the Disruptor that prevented that hook shot from really making effect. And yeah, he goes down. Juppy doing the attacks there, running in there to get the kill on him. He might die to the tower here, but he won't. He does, however, tank a little bit of the creep so that the wave can push, but it looks like he's not going to push either. Couple of kills going the way, and Invoker dying as well up here to the combo here by Death Prophet and Timbersaw. Death Prophet not using her ult. She doesn't even have her ult. She didn't scale. She didn't skill her ult. Oh, Invoker has disconnected, but it looks like they're not disconnected. It might be a rage quit. No, I don't think it's a rage quit. So really interesting discussion there between when to pause and when not to pause and what if to pause, and the Death Prophet ended up being the courteous one on Naraa to pause there, and it looks like Myth eSports is really just having fun with him. There has been a spot out. Oh, the Naraa has picked out the Gyrocopter here, but it doesn't look like there will be enough kills. Will the Gyrocopter damage be enough? The hookshot misses. The hookshot could have made all the difference. Instead, the Gyrocopter just walks away. Bit of mana, a bit of health less. Otherwise, alright. Spirits have been cast onto this Death Prophet now. Juppy up here on the Spirit Breaker. Wondering whether to defend this tower. He's pinging. He's pinging. He wants to go in on this. Oh, the ult ended up not being taken up, and Nature's Prophet shifting over, especially with the ult. Oh, and the Dagon going off to get a double kill from NJesus there, and there's been another charge. It looks like he is charging into mid. Sunstrike as well to get that killed previously. Juppy charging and charging and charging in. Is he going to be able to get a kill with it? And he jumps onto the Disruptor. Ends up disrupting as well the Clockwork. Zeus getting the kill there. The cooldown not coming in. But that's alright. He's just going to right click him down. No, the double kill going to the Zeus. This is a whitewash. This is another whitewash. This is Myth just wrecking him. Just another whitewash. We've been seeing a lot of these today. Looks like Jesus is going to Illusion. He's going to just wipe down this tower. Meanwhile, mid tower is also going to go down. 2 towers ahead, 13 kills ahead. I can't see how Naraa can come back from this. I guess they don't even have a really good late game. I can't even see a really strong late game. Either way, Spirit Breaker has started a charge. And maybe he just wants to get into lane, or does he want to go for it? Maybe Spirit Breaker just thinks that this can be not a solo kill, but a completely global kill. And he runs in there, and there goes the Sunstrike and the ult. It's the combo there, absolutely wrecking him. It's just no contest. That means that anywhere on the map, anywhere where there's even slight vision, you can be comboed down. That was Timbersaw. That was their tankiest hero. Wow. I'm really not sure what I can say to that. I haven't seen a strategy like this played in some time. There's been another charge. Where are they going to charge? They're going to charge on this Disruptor. And the ultimate from Zeus stealing that hit there. And he can steal this because they're absolutely wrecking this game. This is ridiculous. As soon as that charge comes off cooldown, he's going to use it. He's going to use it on anyone, anywhere in the map which he sees. And there's either going to be a TP, an ult, a cooldown, once that Aggers comes in, or a Sunstrike, and there's going to be a kill, I assure you, 100%. And there's been a TP, so there goes the cooldown, and the cooldown is going to hit too. Clockwork already goes down immediately, followed up by Gyrocopter taking down the Tinker. Yeah, that just happened. And now they're just going to farm the jungle here while PKL is going to burst. Blast is going to do something with his bottle, and what happens is there's going to be a TP back. There's going to be a glimpse back, but not before they take care of Marana. So Zeus was at 4-star, so we're not going to see like a million Dagons. That's alright. I guess that static field could have been good, but it looks like the team is just going to turn right back in, and eventually that rocket's going to catch up. Disruptor's been cogsed in, and that's going to cause his death. And there's going to be a double, no, there's going to be a 1 kill, and the other kill going to the Nature's Prophet, and there's still going to be a charge in here, and they're going to go on Omega, and Omega's going to jump in, but the Sunstrike is going to try and target the Timbersaw, who's almost going down. Will that rocket reach him before? No, even if it did reach him now, it's not going to do the damage, and the towers are going to clear the rocket. Oh my goodness, there's just so much action going on here. It is 22-1. What is the response? What is the play? The play is let them take down our towers, and then maybe we can get to the next game. Actually, we don't have another game on. We don't have another game on, so we don't know. Oh, there's an arrow that's coming out. I think he dodges it. Then again, what would the arrow have done? I mean, what would the arrow have done? Nobody needs to be near that invoker for them to be near that invoker, if you know what I mean. There has been a pause for Tinker's disconnect. Not Tinker, sorry. Timber's disconnect. Timbersaw's disconnect. Funny, I mentioned that Tinker would be a really good hero to see in competitive play. I don't see him much in competitive play, but he's a really fun pub hero to play. Let's take a quick look at the graphs. It's looking like just under 20,000 for Myth. That's not the button I wanted. Gold graphs, just the same. It's just 20k to Myth, which is just unfortunate for Naraa. Having said that, all of these heroes are on high streaks. Fantasy points. Oh, awesome. And we see Invoker with the lowest gold per minute, but it doesn't matter. All he wants is that Sunstrike, and he's putting all of the points into that Exhort for that very reason. It's either stats or Exhort. Which definitely makes sense, frankly, if you ask me, because that way he's a global Invoker. He only uses that Chaos Meteor and a Sunstrike, and that's all he really needs. So Naraa have called play on. I think they realise this game is over, but they just want to try and have as much fun as they can. Meanwhile, there has been a charge on Sisset, who's just going to melt to that rocket barrage, and then the Dagon from the TP and for the Nature's Prophet is going to get rid of the clockwork. There is going to be a static field there, but there is also going to be the slow there, and the Invoker is going to finish him up.
Radiant's top tower is under
Oh,
attack.
dodge of an arrow there from Tinky. Brilliantly done. Yeah, I can't really see this game continuing on
Radiant's
much
top
further.
tower has fallen.
GG hasn't been called. They probably just want to have fun with it. I can't see how they are having fun with it. Maybe they want some experience. Maybe they just want to regain their dignity. Get a couple more kills. Maybe be on the verge of winning a team fight. The police are coming to get me. No, they're not really. But please ignore that. We've got a Dendi build on the Zeus here, who's got a Blink Dagger and a 4-staff. Blink Dagger, 4-staff Zeus. That's so Dendi. I've got Tinky here just regenning, sitting in the jungle regenning with 3 points in Quas. With a Quas Exhort build, but not really, if you know what I mean. With a Quas Exhort stats build, I guess. Looks like there's going to be a charge here onto the Timbersaw, and he is just going to run into him. Is the Chaos Meteor going to come down? No, it looks like it's not going to come down. There's going to be a glimpse back. Chaos Meteor is going to come down now, and the Deafening Blast is going to absolutely wreck that Disruptor, and now they're going to get the kill on the Timbersaw, who does get... Oh! And there's been a TP as well from Nature's Prophet, who's going to try and get the kill here on the Clockwork. The ulti coming down, and then finally the Dagon to get rid of the team. To get rid of the team. And finally GG is called. Absolutely brilliant play by Myth here with just a really, really niche strategy. We don't really see strats like that very often, but this was one of those global strats, and I absolutely loved watching it. Thank you very much to Myth eSports and to Naraa. Get on to www.twitch.tv/Defense of the Australians to watch a rebroadcast of the final of the best match between... let me just find out for you. Between SS and Myth eSports, the 80-minute match.